Pharmaceuticals. Please come and have your presentation. Drugfield Pharmaceuticals. Presentation by Drugfield Pharmaceuticals. I'll be glad you have the presentation while the GMD is on seat, so that you will actually watch what you do while he's not on seat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. I sincerely appreciate that. I'm Olaiton Luakemi from Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited, situated at Ogun. You have heard so much about Drugfield Pharmaceuticals, so let me not start, talking so much this afternoon because our time is fast spent. But before I start my presentation, I'll be talking on one of our products. We've got quite a number, well over 120 products, which cuts across all dosage forms. We've got the syrups, the tablets, we've got the creams and ointments, we've got the gels, we've got the eye drops, eye ointments, and the injectables. Then we've got the intravenous fruits. Quite a number, well over 120. And then I'll tell you one thing this afternoon. One thing keeps me going as a rep. I know that my products are quality products from a sure source. So I'll be taking you through one of our products, mosquito repellent gel. I'll be telling you a story of Funke, who is a student of pharmacy in, okay, let me use Olabisi Onabanjo University. Okay, our vision in Drugfield is to become the leading pharmaceutical multi-dosage manufacturer in Nigeria. And we have achieved so much of that because we have a lot of products produced here in Nigeria. Yeah, now to the story of Funke. Funke is a brilliant student who loves to read, especially at night. But she is the fact that there is an unwanted guest that disturbs her reading. Yeah, what is the unwanted guest? Mosquitoes. That is not a new name in our ears. We are all familiar with the word mosquitoes. And the one that is so prominent in this part of the world is the female Anopheles mosquito. We got the Aedes and the Culex. Why does she make Aedes mosquitoes? They make her uncomfortable, they disturb her concentration, and they disfigure her nice skin with bites. They make her sick, very sick of malaria. And that makes her a regular patient in your pharmaceutical stores, right? Yeah, now to the malaria story. In Sub-Saharan Africa, Nigeria inclusive, we've got lots and lots of deaths due to malaria that we can get from mosquitoes bites. There are lots of methods used in preventing mosquitoes bites. We've got the mosquito nets that we're all familiar with, the insecticide, and cutting of the grasses around our house. But there is a limitation. The methods are very good, but there are barriers because when you are not under the mosquitoes nets, you can't be free of mosquitoes. But with our mosquito repellent gel, you have the liberty to move around. You just rub it on your skin and you're good to go everywhere. Yeah, here comes Drugfield's mosquito repellent gel. It is made from 15% weight by weight of diethyltoluamide, also called DEET. DEET is not a new molecule. It was first used by the US Army during the World War II in 1944 and also during the Vietnam War in 1956. And DEET is FDA approved. The mechanism of action, how does it work? DEET is a repellent. It repels mosquitoes. It's got a smell when you apply it on your skin that when mosquitoes come in contact with that, they have no choice than to flee. You know what it means to flee? They run with so much speed because they don't want to die. Yeah, how safe is DEET? When DEET is used between 10% and 30%, it is found to be very safe, even in children and adults. You know what it takes for FDA to approve a molecule. That means it is safe because you know the US people, they don't joke with health. Yeah, how do you apply this? Just take a little quantity of the gel and apply it to the exposed areas of your skin and you are good to go. Why DGM mosquito repellent gel? We've got quite a number of mosquito repellents, maybe in cream form, but this one is a gel. It's not a cream and it's not a lotion. This one, we are sure of no stains. It's a water-soluble gel. It's a water-based gel, so to say, and it can be used in all kinds of weather, even in hot weather, because it will never generate heat. It's a gel, and it's not oily. It's got a pleasant smell. Caution: it should not be applied on broken skin, and just like every other drug, should be kept out of the reach of children, and it's not recommended for babies or children less than 3 months. Now, Funke's nights are free of mosquitoes with a mosquito repellent gel, and it's coming soon in a new pack and a new name, same quality. It will be coming out as Reptogel very soon. We're working on that. Yeah, we've got other products. This is our cough syrup, cough flags, adults and children, Epla blood tonic and capsules. And this is when Funke is being bitten by mosquitoes and she ends up having malaria. We've got a number of ranges. Artemether lumefantrine as Dutemal Plus, Drugfield, that's our SP combination, and our methamphetamine. Then we've got Drulomac for thorns, warts, and calluses. You can check our stamps for these products. Pediatric ranges, ibuprofen, Montrovite, then the Clotidil gel for Badaka Port Care. I'm sure my GM has said so much about that. That's one of our products that we love so much. It's our baby product, and we've actually nurtured this product to maturity. Then we've got the Drugfield mouth gel. Yeah, together, in conclusion, we can fight mosquitoes, the world's deadliest insects, with our Drugfield mosquito repellent gel. Thank you. So, as you already know that we are located in Ogun State, so, and it's an indigenous company, we have to grow this company together. So we are looking up to you to help us grow this company, because as you are growing this company, we are actually helping quite a number of Nigerians to get employment. So we have to grow it together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That has been a wonderful presentation.